felt crucified for ideas and decisions that were not my own, that my arm was twisted to do.
Fortunately, one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says. You know, Beyonce can't talk. Beyonce sounds like she's got a 5th grade education. She can't talk.
When she was hating on the Queen Beyonce, so I
was not hating on Beyonce.
It kind of was hate.
No, it was not directed at all as hate.
Although Queen Bee has been ruling the industry for years, it looks like not everyone is a fan of her antics. The word on the street is that she has done her fair share of things that have destroyed the career of many budding artists. A few artists have relayed their grievances in one way or another. Let's delve into these scandals that have unveiled the reality of Bey's success. Although Bey has been at the top of the food chain for quite some time now, it's pretty clear that she has her fair share of skeletons in the closet. Unlike her fan base, not every celebrity under the sun has something positive to say about Beyonce. Whether you chalk it up to jealousy or something else, that's up to you. Even Wendy Williams, who has gained a reputation as a whistleblower of the industry, does not have anything good to say about her interactions with Beyonce. In 2012, the talk show host described herself as a Beyonce fan and expressed her intent to watch her HBO documentary. However, she alluded that Beyonce's way of speaking makes it difficult to understand what she's saying. She said,
Fortunately, one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says. You know, Beyonce can't talk. Beyonce sounds like she's got a...
On top of that, while many people were speculating that Becky with the good hair, a lyric from Bey's album Lemonade, which was a reference to Jay-Z's alleged involvement with Rachel Roy, the daytime host called the whole thing into question during a taping of the Wendy Williams show. In fact, she even insinuated that the power couple paid off the fashion designer to take part in the drama in order to help sell some more records. So, Rachel Roy, first of all, you're not this fighting girl. Unless you're on a Jay-Z and Beyonce payroll and then you mix it up for, I guess, sales for the Lemonade. Quite frankly, I wish Beyonce had held off on the album after Prince. Like, The Weeknd had blown over and Bill Cosby, don't get beside yourself. Long after Prince is gone and Beyonce and Jay-Z are still together, we're going to circle back around and still deal with you. Williams also couldn't help but laugh at all the crazy measures the Beyhive had taken to slam Roy, including changing her Wikipedia page. But she really got a kick out of the fact that they keep confusing her for Rachel Ray. They are swarming on her neighbor, Rachel Ray. A similar name, but not the same thing. Like, leave this white lady alone. Aside from Wendy, another industry insider, Azealia Banks, had also had a problem with underpaying artists that write her songs. As well as she also called Bey out on her alleged inflammatory marketing habits. And not only that, Banks alleged that Bey stole verses from Mary J. Blige without giving her proper credit. She also took rants to her Instagram and said, I wasn't leaving the comfort of my mansion to hear her sing Mary J. Blige covers and literally watch the same show I can watch on Instagram. In a big way, I kinda got over her that night for a woman who's done so much nasty stuff behind the scenes to stifle other black female artists, yet still is too afraid to come at Adele for keying on her Little Lemonade stunts and tearing a Grammy in half while she's in the front row pregnant? LMAO. Psh. Literally, she bags people like Dixie Chicks, Shakira and Adele for collabs, but don't pay the legions of black women who pen her songs. Anyway, Etta James might be the oldest person to exchange fighting words with Bey. In 2009, at the inaugural ball, Beyonce was asked to sing At Last, and James wasn't pleased with it. She commented on the performance, saying,
Beyonce asked you for a lot of input about how to do...
She didn't ask me for anything.
She just did it when right into
She just went and did it, I guess did her thing and all that. She never asked me. She never could catch.
Fans speculated that Beyonce might have disrespected Etta behind the scenes, because Etta James was coming at her with a sharp tongue. She said, but I tell you, that woman he had singing for him, singing my song, she's going to get her behind whipped. I can't stand Beyonce. Now, Etta wasn't the only one who couldn't forego disrespect as superstardom. Keisha Cole also had some choice words to say about Beyonce's song Bow Down. Keisha took to Twitter and allegedly bashed Bey for not uplifting other artists and expecting them to bow down in front of her. Can't stand when people are self-righteous when it's convenient and it makes them look good. LMAO, but she can still talk ish when convenient to foe. First, women need to stick together, now bees better bow. SMH. But it's all G. Chicks stay shooting the ish, but when I speak my mind, it's a prob. Unlike what many suspected, though, Keisha wasn't spitting hatred toward Bey and the Beehive at all. She explained on The Breakfast Club that she wholeheartedly believed that Beyonce was contradicting her public image, and no one had the galls to point it out.
I just felt I met seen Beyonce a few times. She's always a very sweet girl. To me, that just wasn't her. You know what I mean? Her thing. But I don't know, dudes.
Apart from that, Carrie Hilson also had a few run-ins with Beyonce. The beef started back in 2009 after Carrie Hilson's Beyonce diss track surfaced. The beef started after fans thought that Carrie had thrown shade at Queen Bee in her hit song Turnin' Me On. The song was a part of the singer's debut studio album In a Perfect World. Although the lyrics didn't explicitly mention Beyonce's name, many listeners believed that some lines from the Turning Me On lyrics were a stinging attack on Beyonce. Here's the controversial Turning Me On lyrics that started the Carrie Hilson and Beyonce drama. Your vision cloudy if you think that you the best. You can dance, she can sing, but need to move it to the left. She needs to go have some babies. She needs to sit down. She fake. Them other chicks ain't even worth talking about. The R&B singer remained tight-lipped about her alleged 2009 diss track for many years, but many believed the Turning Me On lyric mentioned qualities that hinted towards Beyonce. The diss seemed to be a reference to Beyonce's 2006 song Irreplaceable. According to a report in Cheat Sheet in 2011, the Carrie Hilson and Beyonce beef reached newer heights when Carrie refused to hold the newest issue of Juicy magazine after noticing Beyonce and Jay-Z were on the cover. It appears as though Carrie Hilson, Beyonce diss track, and the following beef, it did not go well for the singer. She faced unimaginable amounts of backlash from Queen Bee's fans in the following years. You have no idea what your hateful words could do to someone's spirit. Years of verbal attacks from strangers all day long. Enough is enough.
You know, when you're early in your career, you feel that you have to listen. And when you buck, they buck harder. And they make.
Later on, Carrie suggested that she was forced to release a diss song aimed at Beyonce. In August 2020, while speaking with Out Loud with Claudia Jordan, Hilson explained, there was obviously a whole lot of public scrutiny that I had already dealt with for many years, and that had built up. It was written that way. It wasn't my lyrics, it was my writing. It was not my doing, but I had to pay the penalty. It's interesting to note, too, that before the diss song came out, Carrie was doing great in her career. It looks like someone wanted to take the spotlight from her so badly that they resorted to such despicable ways. In addition to Carrie, the word has it that Bey also allegedly destroyed the career of her fellow Destiny's Child. For those who don't know, we're talking about Farrah Franklin. Farrah was a member of Destiny's Child way back in 2000, but she quickly got the boot from the group. In a TRL interview, Beyonce claimed that it was because Franklin missed 3 major promotional tours. However, Franklin revealed that she quit the group and was not kicked out. On top of that, she said that the group came down on her about being sick, and that was the breaking point for her. Franklin claimed that there were problems with management, and lo and behold, by management, she was mostly calling out Bey's father, Matthew Knowles. Fans believe that Bey has been deceiving the world for years. People have been ignoring all these things she's been doing for years. But people fall for the perfect image that her fans go beyond limits to push. That's it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye.